Hello and welcome to our LRXL network. I'm your friend, and in this amazing and awesome video, which is the 27th video of this VB series, I will teach you how you can use for each loop command in VBA. Alright, basically for each loop command can be used to tackle your worksheet object in VBA. Alright, so what is object in VBA? So object can be anything. Let's say cell color can be object, cell font can be object, even cell also can be object, sheet can be object, sheet name can be object. Everything which is available in worksheet, these all are an object. So in this video we will learn how we can tackle our any object in this worksheet. Alright, for example, let's say here you can see the sheet 3 is available. Alright, sheet 1, sheet 5, sheet 6, and if I want to rename all sheet at a single time, alright, so what will I do? I will just click on this form control button, and even as soon as I will click on this button, that all sheet will be renamed and the one will be added with each sheet name. Alright, now here you can see this is sheet 1, sheet 5, sheet 6, and when I will click on this rename button, then this will be sheet 11, sheet 51, sheet 61. Alright, let's see. As soon as I will click on this, here you can see sheet 11. If I will click another time again, then you can see one more added with each sheet name. Alright, and the another thing, if you want to put any data, any value in any selected cell, then what will you do? I will just click on this form button and I will fill any object in this cell. Alright, just click on this. So here I am getting some error. Here is not and sub. Alright, now just click it again. Here you can see the message is coming, you are getting better result using VBA. Alright, let's see, you are getting better result using VBA. Alright, so these all things how you can create this. Let's go to developer tab and learn how we can create this. Alright, so just click on developer tab, click on Visual Basics. Here you can see I have created two sub. Alright, so let's create the third sub to learn it. Alright, so what will I do? I will create an another sub name, which would be, let's say I'm taking this time one loop. Alright, this subname is one loop, and now what will I do? I will save my time to copy these comments. Alright, also you can write manually, but I am trying to save my time. Alright, so first I will take a simple dim, so dim I as integer. Alright, and I is equal to I plus 1. Whatever the value of I, that will be I plus 1. Alright, now here we will declare the sheet rename work. Alright, so type for each WS. Here I am defining worksheet as a WS. VBA can understand WS means worksheet. Alright, in this workbook dot sheets. Alright, now I will type ws dot name. It means whatever the sheet name is available in my workbook, that would be ws dot name ampersand 1. Alright, and now let's close it. So what will I do? I will just type here next. Alright, so our code is done. Let's run this code again and check how it is working. Alright, so just go to your worksheet, and now let's run this code. So I will just click on macros, and now this time the subname is loop1. Just click run. We are getting some error. So what is the error? Let me check first. So here we need to type I, because our integer variable name is I. Alright, now let's run it again. Now if I will go to macros, select subname and run it, I'm also getting an error again. Let me give the space like this one. Alright, now let's run it again. So just go to macros, and now here you can see. All right, I have not given the space, that's why the error is coming. All right, now let's run it again. Here you can see. All right, you can also bind this subname with a form control button also. All right, just go to insert and take a simple button, just drag it, and now bind with one loop. So here you can see, now this is binded with this button. If I will click on this, then one will be added. All right, here you can see. Isn't it cool? All right, so now let's learn how we can create the second sub to put any desired alphabet or text or number in this worksheet. All right, so just open Visual Basic page, and now here I will take another subname, which would be sub to loop. All right, this time I'm taking the subname is to loop. All right, let me copy the comment so that I can save my precious time, like this. All right, now I'm taking for each loop command. So for each CL, here you can define cells as CL. All right, so CL, selection in selection dot cells. All right, now I will declare the CL work. So that would be CL dot value is equal to whatever object or whatever text or whatever number you want to fill in your selected cells, that will be type here. So that time I'm taking I love to do the Excel work. Any message you can put. All right, and now next CL. So our coding is done. Now let's run it again and see how it is working. So just also we can bind it with buttons. So just take a form control button from here, and now just drag it and select the to loop subname, click on OK. Now just select any cell and just click on this button. So here you can see I love to do the Excel work. All right, just click on this, just select the filled area, click on this. So here you can see. All right, so this is how you can use for each loop command to tackle your sheet or worksheet object in VBA. All right, so I hope you will like this video, and if you will like this video, please like it. If you did not subscribe my channel still, so please subscribe it quickly, because I always try to make the useful videos for you so that you can become an Excel expert easily. All right, so because I want to make you a VBA expert. All right, so we'll meet you in next video. Till then, goodbye.